Stephanie Inglis with Lake Life Realty. We're excited. We're on Main Street today in Laconia. I'm with Vincenzo of GoodNatured Smoothie Bar here. So when someone comes in here, like myself, for the first time, you've got a great gathering space here, but what can they expect on a menu? Obviously, you're a juice and smoothie bar, but can you kind of talk about what you have on offerings to people?
I love that question.
Yep.
Because I'm so much more than just a juice and smoothie bar. We have juices, we have smoothies, but at the same time, we have breakfast sandwiches, we have salads, we have wraps, and I just recently, in the last few months, kind of, not necessarily out of peer pressure, but more of realization that there was a demand for, chicken and meat products.
Okay.
And the only reason I brought chicken in was because I could source it locally.
Yep.
I knew where it was coming from. We actually source our chicken from Brookford Farms in Canterbury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're more than a smoothie spot, but at the same time, if you want a perfect smoothie or you want a smoothie that hits nutritional points, you can do so. We come in, or you come in, you say, I have a vitamin D deficiency, or I need something that's low on the glycemic index, we can do that.
That's awesome.
So we're more than just your
knowledge
average chain
Yeah,
smoothie spot,
exactly.
where you come in and you just want strawberry and mango, we can do that.
Yeah.
But we also have the nutritional value side
That's
of it.
awesome. That's great. And you touched on a little bit about when you were speaking to the meat factor, but obviously it's a local movement is huge for a lot of people and a lot of
Yep.
businesses. With food industry especially, sourcing local is huge. So can you kind of touch on how you're doing that and how you're utilizing that?
I would say, about 60% of our product comes from national distributors, because when you're dealing with things like pineapple, blood oranges, like we don't have anyone locally yet to grow those.
Yeah.
But when it comes to chicken, some of our produce and berries, we source organically from a nutritional powder company. They're not necessarily local, but they're more small business. And that's kind of the focus with me is yes, local where we can, but also small business.
Yeah.
Supporting those that are just getting started, trying to get their name out. We, from our gift section, which is a partnership with the studio right down the street, to, sourcing our coffee from Wayfair.
Absolutely.
Our protein powder comes from Drink Wholesome, which is based in Gilford. We try wherever we can to source locally, and we're currently in the process of hopefully getting certified as a farm-to-table restaurant.
Oh, great.
Not that I will necessarily say that we're a farm-to-table restaurant, but I want to kind of have that notch on our stick.
Sure.
But yeah, it's more of a focus to helping those who aren't, in the lineup for national distribution. They're just getting started. They might not be able to, support the volume of a national distribution company. Our bread and bagels come from a company in Laconia that is currently under a homestead license, so they don't have the ability to go larger.
Yeah.
So to kind of help their distribution and hit that financial mark quicker, we just order through them.
I think that's just a great model in general for small business starting off, and Main Street has had such a revitalization, since I was a kid, even.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's changed a lot. I know you're local too, so it's that whole movement, and I think ultimately small businesses don't grow unless they support each other. So
exactly.
I think that's a great strategy to have.
I mean, and it's not just, I think that, and nothing against it, but I think that there's a focus for Main Street communities, not just Laconia, to, have Main Street businesses support other Main Street businesses. But I go the step further of just supporting, small business in the area. It's great to support your neighbor, but it's also great to support the one that is a town away that may not have access.
Absolutely.
And I think that is kind of our mission, and will continue to be our mission.
That's awesome.
Even when it comes to things that we don't, have on our menu, like I touched on the studio, but we also have a great relationship with Lake Region Mental Health. We have a mental health, free library, that it's free to the public, no matter whether you're from Laconia, Gilford, Tilton.
Yeah.
And
That's perfect. So I would say the best thing for you to is stop in is ideally get the full experience. You know what I mean? But if you can't stop in, you can order online. Like I said, go right to their website, and we'll link all of that here as well for you too. But go to the website, order online if you can't, DoorDash if you need to.
Straight up.
And everything's online and accessible to everybody. So I would say the best experience is always firsthand walking in.
You
but
can also actually just Google GoodNatured
Yeah.
and order direct through Google now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, they just
Make it
updated
convenient.
that, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, I would encourage everyone to check their website out, check their social handles out, and again, we'll have those all tagged here. But thank you so much for letting us come in and
thank
enjoy.
you.
Yeah,
The
no, we
pleasure
appreciate it.
is mine.
Yeah, and everybody, come grab a smoothie or a juice.
It's
or a
that
sandwich.
season.
It's that season, absolutely. Thanks again.